Hello, tap dancers! It's Christine. I hope you're all doing well. Everyone's happy and healthy. I know these are some strange times we're living in, but I hope you're finding a chance to tap dance at home. So, what's coming up? It's the month of May 25th, that's your hint. National Tap Dance Day, of course. Bill Bojangles Robinson's birthday. And so what we would have normally been doing this month would have been a whole bunch of workshops in preparation for that. And then our performance, our showcase, our National Tap Dance Day celebration. So today we are gonna go through learning the Shim Sham Shimmy, which was created by who? I'm waiting for it. Leonard Reed, yes, and his partner, Willie Bryant. And so today I'm going to take you just through the first course as sort of a reminder or refresher. And then I'm hoping later this month we'll all get together in a live Zoom session and we'll shim sham together so we can still celebrate. I'm going to put the camera down and try and get a good angle of my feet, so bear with me here. You all know how much I love technology. Just working the iPad or the iPod in the studio is usually an issue. So, all right, I'm hoping you can see my feet well. I'm gonna try and go through the whole first chorus with you. Just a reminder, I had knee surgery, so I'm about 50% right now. So there's a few things I need to mark the movement, but I know you know it, and you'll be able to do it nice and full out. So our Shim Sham Shimmy starts on count 4 or 8, depending on if you like to count all the way to 8 or just over in 4s and do bars. So we're gonna start. I'm going to show you the first section, and then I'd like to show you it in its entirety, and then not the first chorus, just the first section of the first chorus, and then I'm going to break that down as a reminder. I'm also going to show modifications, so if we have any adult tappers or Tap 1 students, there are some modifications you can do that are a little more appropriate for your level as well. So we're going to start with stamp brush step. If, again, you're a more beginner student, that can become a shuffle step. Stamp brush step, stamp brush step, stamp brush, ball change, stamp brush step. So again, stamp brush step, stamp brush step, stamp brush, ball change, stamp brush step. Let's try it on the other side. And then we're going to repeat that a third time. Let's try it one more time on your first side, which should be your right. I know in the video it might be reversed, and I'll try and reverse this all to be on your side as well. One more time on the first side. Remember, on your ball changes, you're shifting your weight, and on your steps, you're shifting your weight. But on your stomp or stamp, you are not shifting your weight. The modification on this step would be to replace the stomp back brush, pulling from the floor ideally, with a shuffle. So we would do shuffle step, shuffle step, shuffle, ball change, shuffle step. I'll say that again. Shuffle step, shuffle step, shuffle, ball change, shuffle step. Let's try the other side. And again, a third time. Everything in the Shim Sham 3 times in a break till we get to that last section. Okay, so let's start from the beginning so far. I'm going to try reversing. I'm going to start on my left, which I'm hoping on your video will show as your right. And we're going to go from the beginning, and then I'll break down the break when we get to that as well. 1, 2, and you know what to do. That last one we're going to do a touch. That's an important transition before your break, yes? So at the very end there, we're going to do touch, and then a lunge forward, a toe tip behind, 2 drawbacks, ball brush, heel, 3 marches. Okay, let's try that from the beginning. Again, I'm going to try and reverse, so hopefully in the video it's on the right side starting for you. 1, 2, and you know what to do. On the break, you can take drawback out if that's a new step for you or you haven't learned drawback yet, and you can simply do a ball heel. The rhythm's a little syncopated. We would have lunge, toe, ball, heel, march, march, march. Either one is acceptable, or the regular break with the drawback. We've got our first section with our break. Let's try from the top. I am going to start on my right this time, just to give that right knee a break, which goes into the break on the other side. And then you can try either side. You should be starting on your right. 1, 2, and you know what to do. If you're new and you're just learning this for the first time, pause this video, go back, review when I showed it slow, really learn it and drill it over and over again before moving on. All right, let's move on to our next section. I like to clap here. I was taught this 2 different ways. So you can clap, hello, and do a rest on count 4 or 8, or you can go right away and chug on count 4 or 8. Also, this next crossover section, I like to do it with chugs. It's one of the original ways I learned from my teachers, but some people like to do a touch with heel drop, and both is acceptable. Our Shim Sham Shimmy is almost 100 years old. It's been passed down orally over the years, so there's lots of variations. I'm going to clap here, and then I'm going to chug. So I'm going to go chug to the right, chug to the right, step, scuff, heel, march, march. Let's try that one more time. Does that make sense for everybody? Let's try the other side. After we finish our 2 marches, we're going to chug back to our left. And I'm saying a chug, but what is that really? I'm pushing off of my back foot and then landing in the chug on my front foot or my leading foot, the direction I'm going. Of course, Shim Sham Shimmy, we're going to do that 3 times before our break. So now we go one more time to the first side. Okay, and then we're going to do our break. Let's try it 3 times. So we're going to clap on count 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There we go, we got 3 times. Let's go into our break. If you remember, all you have to do here is take off the chugs, you already know it, and we go into this section. And I'm stopping in the air there on purpose. So, our break, step, scuff, heel drop, march, march, step, scuff, heel drop, and then we're gonna go into something a little different. We're gonna push off, downstage foot, and we're gonna ball change out to second position, nice and wide. Because next coming is our tack annies. All right, let's back up and review. That was a lot. Let's go from our clap into our chug section. I'm going to try and reverse it for you this time so that for you on your screen, I'm hoping it goes right, left, right. Here we go. On 4, we're going to clap. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And now we're out to second. I'm on a real slippery floor. I'm not sure where you're tapping at home, but be real careful if you are on a slippery floor like myself, on a step where you're doing that push and that big ball change out to second, that you don't lose it, okay? All right, let's back up and see if we can review. Whole thing from the top so far. Remember, you can always pause the video, slow it down, review, and go over sections on your own. From the top, 1, 2, and you know what to do. There we go. All right, our next section is tack annies. From here, we're going to be out in our second. We're going to try to do a back brush, coming in, a touch, and a step out. Again, trying to pull that back brush from the floor into the touch, and then weight out. Weight goes evenly in the middle when we go back out. We are going to tack Annie once, twice, 3 times. How many times? 3 times. Then we're going to do that push ball change step that we already have from our previous break. Push on the left, it would be. Ball change, flat, flat into a plie. Watch it. You try. Ready, here we go. Back brush, touch, back brush, out, back push, ball, change. How'd it go? All right, let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Great, let's do it 3 times. Keep it going. Twice. 3rd time. This time at the very end, we're going to go back brush and we're going to step on it slightly behind the body. It's going to help bring us into our break. So 3rd set, let me show you that again. Once, twice, 3rd time, back brush, step on it. I'm going to show you from the side angle here. Once, twice, 3 times, back brush, step on it instead of a touch. Okay? 3rd time, we're already back, let's say. Guess what? We go into the break we know and love. Lunge, toe, ball brush, heel, march, march, march. Let's go for that. All 3 sets of tack annies into the break. 1, 2, and you know what to do. And then into that break that you know and love. I forgot to do it. Here we go. Very good. Let me show a modification on this step for my newer tappers. The back brush does not need to be there. That's just an extra fancy sound. We can simply give them a touch on the ball, plie, flat foot down. Touch, touch. Now the push ball change. Touch, 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 touch. This time I've got a step on it. And the break we do, we know it, we love it. Lunge, toe, ball, heel, march, march, march. How are we doing, everybody? Grab some water if you need it. Pause the video, go back, review. I'm gonna move on now. The last break, we're gonna take our marches and we're gonna face the corner, okay? I'm gonna try and reverse this for you. Not only will it be better for me to try on my left knee for fall off the log, but it'll hopefully be the right side for you in the camera in the video. So we just finished our break. March, march, march. Our body's facing the corner this way. Again, lots of names for this section. Fall off the log, half break, but when we go into it, we're going to try and slide way out. We're actually going to try and slice our arms a little and use them this time, diagonal in the air. And then from here, we're going to recover with step, shuffle, ball, change. And we're going to go again. Out, step, shuffle, ball, change. Trying to back up a little bit so you get a little bit of that arm action. Slice, step, shuffle, ball, change, okay? So we're gonna go out, step, shuffle, ball, change, out, step, shuffle, ball, change. Now you might be asking, where did the third time go? Everything's been 3 times in a break. Not this part. Leonard got sneaky. We're gonna go 2 times break, 2 times break, just to mix it up a little bit. So we do our 2 fall off the logs. We just finished with shuffle, ball, change. We're gonna go into the break we know and love. Lunge, toe, ball, brush, heel, march, march, march. Remember on those last 3 marches to face the corner. Now we go again. Out. Lunge, toe. And then you have the whole first chorus of the Shim Sham Shimmy. Of course, there's the second chorus, which has our freeze time in it. We don't do our favorite break, but instead we freeze and then someone usually takes a solo or does some improv. It's kind of a fun moment. And then of course we have our third chorus. There are different options for the third chorus. The most famous would be what's called the BS chorus. And my advanced kids, you all know that, and we'll do that when we get together in Zoom live. Let's go back, grab a drink of water, and then we'll try the Shim Sham from the top. Alrighty, pause the video if you need to. Always drink water. All right, let's start. 1, 2, and you know what to do. For my beginners this time. Here we go. 1, 2, and you know what to do. last chorus of the Shim Sham Shimmy all learn. I'm out of breath. Haven't had my tap shoes on in a long time. It's been so great, kind of, sort of tap dancing with you today. I hope you enjoyed the video of the Shim Sham Shimmy, and I'm looking forward to Zooming with you soon. Bye.